You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started.
What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Our good buddy Lex Luthor. Oh man, oh, you're giving me another series to start, aren't you? But guess what? I love it. Now we're gonna start doing the surviving infidelity Reddit posts. And gentlemen, I've taken a look around there and I'm going to focus primarily on the revenge factor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, I recently did one in the video called He Didn't Get Mad, He Got Even. And for you married men out there, if you found my channel, you already know your marriage is pretty much on the rocks. Prepare for your impending divorce, or you've already found out that your wife has been stepping out on you. So yes, remember that right there, along with her completely cutting off the sex spigot and trying to put you into a sexless marriage, are the two conditions that I would tell any husband, yes, go out, find you a properly vetted side woman, or just go ahead and start getting your desires met through the use of professionals. Yes. Now, this post was posted 1 day ago. Wife of 11 years, 2 kids, 11, 9. She cheated for 8 months. I knew for the last 3, still working on it. Now, this is obviously from the advice column, but again, I read this and oh yeah, you're going to like what he does. Looking for additional advice and sharing my experience since I got a lot of help from reading this sub. Long story short, married to wife 11 years, 2 kids, 9 and 11. She cheated for 8 months. I knew for the last 3. I did not confront her until I had all the evidence lined up, including video, a separation agreement in hand from a solid lawyer. This was about 9 months ago. I guess it would be called D-Day here. I waited for her to get home from her AP. She had no idea I knew anything. The second she saw me sitting at the table, she got very nervous. I asked her to sit down because we needed to talk. I was totally cried out, at this point, and really didn't care. I had decided that divorce was the only option the day I first found out. Wife sits down looking very panicked. Wife, you're scaring me. What's this about? Oh yeah. She's already going into the, oh, you're scaring me. I don't know what's going on. Me, I am not here to discuss your infidelity. I know everything. I'm here to sort out our separation and divorce. I put my wedding ring on the top of the folder with the separation agreement inside and pushed it in front of her. Wife starts bawling, begging, apologizing, pleading, all the usual stuff. Oh yeah. Understand this, gentlemen, and understand this well. When your wife or girlfriend is caught cheating, she is not sorry for the act of cheating. She's sorry that she got caught. You were supposed to be none the wiser. You were simply supposed to be the obedient cuck. We get nowhere. I just toss whatever comes up back in her face. I love you. Me. You hurt me the worst I've ever been hurt and slept with other men because you love me so much. Ooh, that was a serious burn. After a couple of hours, I tell her to go to a hotel and that we will continue tomorrow. I tell her if she doesn't sign the separation agreement, I will tell everybody today what she has been doing. Signed under duress, but at the time, I just wanted it to end. And we know how women hate to be looked at in a negative light, which is why when they do their dirt, they want to make sure they do it and be sneaky about it because that adds to the excitement, the danger element. Ooh, I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing. Tee, no one's going to find out. Oh yeah, this is going to be our little secret because it's so dangerous and it excites me. Okay, yeah, right, ladies. The truth always comes to light. She ends up signing. She leaves, and I receive messages and calls all night. I answer occasionally in one short responses. Mainly, I will not read this message or talk to you until tomorrow afternoon. Got to give the guy credit for standing his ground. The next day, the severity of the situation has sunk in with her. See, that's women for you. They honestly don't believe consequences will ever come their way for their deeds. But when it's finally time to pay the piper, now it's, I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, right. No, you're not sorry, you're only sorry you got caught. She begs for another chance, marriage counseling, etc. She will do anything. I informed her that I would file on Monday and that she had 90 days to convince me that divorce is a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. No. I don't know why I offered that. I was weak. I had decided to end it and I had just folded. Yeah. Never make idle threats. Don't do it. And trust me, I've made some idle threats too that I should not have made. I should have just, got the hell up and walked the hell out. But to live is to learn. The next day, I had prepared a list of things she had to do. I didn't show it to her. I just told her that the list existed, and unless she abided by it, we would be NC apart from the kids and that divorce would be unstoppable, and I would inform everyone about what she had been doing. I also informed her that even perfect compliance was no guarantee that we would not divorce, that my trust in her at this point was below zero, and that I didn't even love her anymore. She killed what we had, and the only reason I considered reconciling and building something was for our kids. See, that right there, gentlemen. Once you have kids with these women, they automatically know, okay, now I really have the living hostage. He's going to forgive me no matter what because of the kids. That right there, that thought process shows you that these women only look at kids as nothing more than pawns in their games against their husbands, which is another reason why the birth rate has fallen off a cliff. I didn't mean to say this. Again, I couldn't follow through with what I had decided to do. Once again, don't make idle threats. They will test your boundaries. They will test your resolve. Now, just quickly talking about me and the meat sack, the day I got my balls back and walked out of that damn door and moved into my place was the day that she had a serious look of shock on her face. Hey, it is what it is. They will continue to test you until you finally put your foot down. Here is the list. 1, no lies. She had to document everything she had done with him. Describe how it started, what in her mind gave her the right to do this to me and to her own children. If she cut corners, rose tinted anything, or omitted anything, all efforts on my part would be over. Oh, I like this guy. 2, full access to all social media, phones, computer, her salary, and bank statements. 3, she will report where she is and what she does at all times. 4, individual counseling for her 2 to 3 times a week until she could understand her own choices. Only later, marriage counseling. She agreed, made the list, gave me full access. Then I told her about point 5, 6, 7 in sequence only after she carried out each task. 5, she had to meet with AP's wife face to face and tell her everything and hand over all evidence that she had and offer to be a witness in court if needed. Whoa. Whoa. This dude is going straight nuclear. She refused at first. She managed to say she couldn't do that to him. I pointed out that she made a choice, AP's feelings over her own family. Sorry about that. If she didn't do this reconciliation attempt was over. I was going to tell AP's wife if she didn't. If she wouldn't own this, then there was no willingness from my end. If I had to tell her, there would be no chance of ever reconciling. Standing firm. In the end, she agreed and actually told AP's wife everything. AP's wife slapped her, kicked her, pulled her hair, and screamed at her. Wife took it and didn't fight back. I didn't protect her. She got some gashes and some bald spots. Oh man, that in itself is epic. Oh man, this is almost an HMT without the mask. In the car afterwards, I informed her that AP has been seeing another woman in addition to my wife and showed her evidence from the PI I hired. I am ashamed of how much I enjoyed watching her pain when she realized she was just another piece of meat to this guy. See, that's what happened to wives who step out on their husbands. They honestly believe that they're getting a better deal. Only thing they're getting is piped down. That's it. But these guys make these women feel excited. But yet, they don't want to work things out with their husband because they know I have the family court and the court of public opinion, and they're going to believe me regardless. Yeah, okay. Anyway. 5, she had to explain herself to the kids and what likely outcome for our family would be. 6, explain what she had done to everyone in our family and our friends. 7, I would have an affair for 3 months. I would lie to her face, sneak around behind her back, form a deep emotional relationship with another woman. Now this right here, I would have to say, no. He should be out in the open with it. He shouldn't lie to her. He should tell her the brutal truth. See, women operate from a standpoint of lies. We men need to operate from a position of logic and truth. I needed her to understand what she asked me to forgive, the humiliation, the pain. She would understand we risked that I would fall in love and leave her for my AP. At the end of the 3 months, I would tell her everything truthfully. Number 7 was especially hard on both of us. Why should you care about her feelings? She broke the bonds. She broke the vows. You, at that point, should be laying more pipe than a plumber. It does not matter. I would sneak around and act like I was cheating. I had Tinder installed. I would make sure that she caught glimpses of it every now and again. I would pretend I was secretly texting. I would go out and be gone all night. I would go away for weekends. This dude was mentally destroying her. In reality, I wasn't seeing anyone, which I think he should have at minimum had a professional visit him from time to time. I just stayed in hotels, rented cabins and Airbnbs. I would get drunk most of the time and cry. Yeah, I could understand. Betrayal is a horrifying thing. As a man, you get married, you are willing to give your wife everything, and that's still not enough. The one thing that you want from her, which is loyalty, no, she will absolutely betray that over a guy that makes her feel good. And you wonder why the marriage rates have fallen off a cliff. Wife was freaking out more and more. I felt terrible as well. I hated it. I could barely do it, and I was only pretending. She did it with such ease. Yes, because society has trained women to not feel any consequences. They honestly believe that everything that they do that hurts us men is somehow justified. And also, they have society and the court of public opinion that will tell them, yeah, your husband either did or didn't do something, so yes, you are justified in cheating on him. But let the husband even look at a woman, oh, he's a pig that can't keep it in his pants. Double standards, anyone? Of course. Those are the only standards that women want. Anyway, I think this is the hardest part for me. I can't see her in the same light. I wanted to show her what she asked me to forgive, but instead I learned what a horrible person you have to be to do this to someone else. We are now in marriage counseling, which is a horrible mistake. Marriage counseling is it's nothing more than a straight up assault on you as the man. You're going to be told all of your deficiencies by the marriage counselor, which typically is some out of work or non-married feminist. Can't say out of work because that's the job, but typically some feminist or feminist trained person. And she is making progress. Me, not so much. Some days are worse than others, I guess. For now, I keep the divorce papers on the ready. For some reason, I have not pulled the trigger. Not entirely sure if I understand why. Well, I can tell you. It's because you're putting the kids first. That's why you haven't pulled the trigger. And also that deep-seated fear that every married man has of the family court. No-fault divorce. Even if you go in and present of your wife being unfaithful, the judge and the lawyers will simply throw it out. Yeah, I'm telling you, the day they get rid of no-fault divorce, Oh, that's going to be a day of celebration for a lot of men. And I guarantee you, a lot of men who are stuck in horrible marriages are going to file for divorce then. Yeah, divorce should be handled in civil court. It should be. We know that the family court from top to bottom is infested with feminists and feminist-minded men. So it's automatically biased. But yet, wives know that they have that as their ultimate trump card, which is why a lot of wives are cheating on their husbands because they know their husband is going to lose regardless. So, gentlemen, do not get married. I can't stress that enough. We haven't been intimate or very close, but we are not fighting anymore. So I guess that is progress. She is very apologetic. Yeah, right. Never believe her words. Watch her actions. I know we have a long way to go. Who knows where we will end up? I can't get past how terrible I felt when I pretended, yet she did it with such ease. I just can't see her in a positive light. I see her as a monster. I wish I ended it the first day, but now that I have dragged us both so far along, is there any way for me to move past seeing her like this? No. She broke the vows. She broke your loyalty. She honestly will never respect you and you will never trust her. So yeah, I think at this point, get some glass, throw it on the floor, and get a little bit trail of fire and see if she's willing to crawl through that. She needs to experience intense pain. I have forgiven her. I have forgiven the rest, excuse me. I just can't get past this. Yes, ladies, when your man finds out that you've been sleeping with other men, do you know how bad that screws with his mind? All the things that he has going through him, the nightmares that he's having, the thoughts of him seeing you and imagining you getting plowed by other men. Yeah, yes. Oh yeah, that is horrible for a man to have to endure. But yet, women honestly think that somehow men aren't going to be emotional about it. Oh no, ladies. Oh no. A lot of men will just go ahead and put the mask on because of this. Women like this, they get off lucky. Edit. I told her I hadn't actually been seeing anyone after just 7 weeks. I couldn't keep up the charade. I just felt horrible about it. He goes on to say, or edit 2, thanks for all the helpful input. I will take my new perspectives and see if I can make any progress. I will post an update in a few weeks if anything works. Well, ladies, I would definitely tell this guy he should have started laying more pipe than a plumber. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Now, honestly, wives would feel so much pain knowing that their husband is seeing a prostitute more than any other woman. Why? Because she knows that's guaranteed for him to actually sleep with her. So yeah, I would tell any husband, once you find out that your wife has been sleeping around, start hiring escorts. That right there will definitely send her over the edge. Oh, you're hiring escorts. Yeah. If I'm going to pay to sleep with a woman, I'm going to at least be 100% on target with the woman that I do choose to sleep with. Oh yeah, ladies. But fellas, This is where we screw up. We don't tell these women up front. If you betray me, if I find out that you're sleeping with another man, I'm not going to get mad. I'm going to get even. And all women become targets of opportunity. It does not matter. I will go after your best friend, your worst enemy, and if I can, someone in your own family, especially your frenemy. And guess what? Sex workers are on the menu too. So yeah, I have 5 options to choose from. That way, if she does betray you, guess what? Game on. The targets of opportunity will be engaged. But with that being said, gentlemen, read the Reddit post. Let me know what you guys think. Now, there was a comment that was left, and I can't remember who said it to save my life, but shout yourself out in the comment section. But the comment went like this: men need to start being as ruthless to women as they are to us. And I wholeheartedly agree. I do. It's 2020, gentlemen. These women say they want equality. Guess what? Give it to them. All the misery and pain that they cause us, we need to start giving it back to them threefold. If you don't have to put the mask on, don't put the mask on, but destroy her mentally. Just saying. And with that being said, ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism and all the mental warfare that you engage with us in the form of infidelity, that's going to go out right along with it, because more and more men are not going to take it anymore. You want to fight dirty? Guess what? We're going to start fighting dirty too. No more moral high ground. Gentlemen, cancel that. Oh, you shouldn't go tit for tat. You should be on a higher plane. No. She wants to get down and dirty. Guess what? Get down and dirty with her. Make her feel even worse. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am